Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. Today we are going to show some love to Omi and we're going to look at price action and we're going to see exactly where price is going. So this is exactly what we predicted. We had a flag, we had a breakout towards the upside. We're still looking for levels in towards the top regions being hit, roughly around 0.0013-ish, okay guys? So we're still looking for this move towards the upside. It didn't happen yet, but that's okay. And we're going to talk about what is price doing. Is it going bearish? Is it going bullish? And all of those key stuff. So before I get started, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys do like these type of content, please let me know in the comments down below. So first, I'm going to be taking all the drawings away, guys, and I want to be explaining to you some key principles, key ideas, okay? So a lot of people will look at a sell here, right? A lot of people would say, hey, John, we're going exactly towards the downside. So let me draw this in. So because price is going down in value, yes, that does mean price is going lower, but this is where a lot of traders get fooled and manipulated. And I want to show you guys, if you really want to be great traders, do not get fooled on these type of price actions. Really understand the structures that we're dealing with, okay, right in front of us. So there's a lot of key structures that we're dealing with. When we look at structures right here, right, this is what I'm trying to basically explain to you guys. When we have a push towards the upside, a pullback, and then another push towards the upside. And then once we have a push towards the upside, we do have a small run towards the downside right here. A lot of traders will look at this and say, you know what, we're going bearish. This is the idea that we get trapped in. If you're not looking at the bigger structure, you can kind of see the bigger structure is still telling us that we are bullish. We're going towards the upside. A lot of people look at smaller interior structures and say to themselves, hey, we broke this small structure, so you know what, maybe we should be selling. And this is what a lot of traders get mixed up. You have to look at the bigger scale. The bigger scale only defines to you what we do on the smaller scale. And what do? We look at the bigger time frame and structure because it's more reliable. And as traders, we want something that's more accurate with structure and telling us exactly what price is going to do. So when we're looking at this at the bigger scale, we're going to see exactly what structure is doing. You could clearly see, guys, we do have this beautiful push towards the downside. Then we do have another push back towards the upside. And truly, to see a big move towards the upside and break new highs, this is the level that we're really aiming for, roughly around 0.00125-ish. This is a level that if we could break, that guess what, price is actually going to go towards the upside and we're going to see huge moves, okay guys? So these are going to be huge moves until what is structure showing us? That this right here, this high is being protected. Reasons why price is going lower. This was protected before, then price made a new low. And as you guys can see, this was a low that was created. So because this low was created, what is now being protected is this very top, okay? So if that's the case, technically overall, yes, we are still bearish, okay? So yes, we're overall bearish, but the idea of my bigger structure principle is go towards a fair value gap or something around these levels before we see a push back down, as in a liquidity wick or something of that nature, then see prices going towards the downside. What we can actually anticipate right here, guys, is that price is holding around these levels. And what we notice here is we're in a beautiful channel, guys, a beautiful channel towards the upside here in the smaller scale. So the smaller scale stuff is right here, guys. So we have a push towards the upside. That is my first box. So once I found my first box on the smaller scale, guys, keep that in mind. This is the bigger scale. And now I'm looking into the smaller scale. Now my smaller scale box was right here. The second box is this box all the way towards the upside. Why is that? Because we finally broke structure towards the upside on the smaller scale. So we're finally making higher highs and higher lows. This box is identified by this high and this low that was created. So the length of this bottom to the top is my first box. The second box is this low all the way towards the top side. So whenever we have a break of structure, guys, here towards the downside of this beautiful channel, we're knowing that, guess what, we're building liquidity right underneath. And this is what a lot of traders get wrong here. Once we have this significant break of this structure, a lot of traders would say, hey, you know what? Price is going towards the downside. I'm looking to sell. Wrong, guys. We have to understand exactly where price got initiated from. So the first initial start is actually from here. So that means even if price breaks towards the downside here, we're still technically bullish on this smaller scale. On the bigger scale, yes, we're still bearish, but if we're looking very short term or smaller scale, guys, we can absolutely see this beautiful reaction. So the beautiful reaction we can see here is a break towards the downside with the body or even a long wick. Because why? There's a lot of buyers here and we want to liquidate those orders before what? Before we eventually go towards the upside, guys. So the realm, what I'm trying to say of this, guys, is that even though this is the push face towards the downside, we can go as high as we want. Once we break this structure, that is when we say to ourselves, the limit of the bullish mentality is going to be in play. Reasons why: that is the low that was pushed to create the lowest point exactly right here at this moment of 0.0069. So that is what I'm trying to say. So even if we get a fake false breakout, as long as it doesn't break this level, roughly 0.00075-ish, I don't care. I'm still bullish on the smaller scale. Super bullish would be this level at 0.0012-ish. That would be super bullish. Even if we break, what I was expecting is a big break, a pullback, then another rally towards the downside. And that's what I was trying to confirm to you guys when you look at a fair value gap or something, to see that push towards the downside, because that does happen. We can absolutely get a push to the downside. So what I'm doing on a smaller scale, this is my game plan right now. We're at a significant level right here around structure. And once you draw in this structure, you could kind of see, looking left of structure, this is a beautiful zone. So that means, guess what, guys? There is going to be a massive amount of liquidity right here. So what I want to see is not looking to take a trade right here, guys. I want to see a liquidity wick. I want them to take out my orders or previous orders that was already here from this structure. Then I want to see a final push towards the upside. Okay, guys? So we are still bullish. We're not looking bearish until this level is broken. So in that meantime, try to trade this channel towards the upside. If you guys want to even get a quicker entry, go towards the 30-minute. Once you're on the 30-minute, take a look at a breakout structure change of character. So roughly when we look at this structure right here, we can do a little box right here. Once we draw in this box, what do we notice? Well, we notice we can have a head and shoulders right here. And the head and shoulders is another way when you look at the same confirmation of breakout structure and change of character. So right here we have a beautiful head and shoulders. So what we want to see is the anticipation of this level getting broken. So if this minor level gets broken, we can kind of say to each other that, hey, we can absolutely see another push towards the upside. Where am I looking to take profits? Roughly around this range, guys. Somewhere in here, I'm looking to take profits because why? This is a key level where price has stopped and failed for many times right now. So that is going to be the structure. If you are waiting for a significant break, then of course, wait for the break, retest around these levels. Retest can go a little bit lower, guys. So 0.0015-ish is the retest level. And if that is the case, the final take profit would be at the top of this beautiful channel. So to repeat everything, guys, and to repeat everything, if we do see the break of this structure at 0.00125, then we're super bullish. Yes, we have bullish mentality. And on the smaller scale, yes, we are bullish because we're in an ascending channel. This is making a bearish flag as well. So if we do see the break of this channel, it does not mean sell right away. The sell should start to happen when you're looking at a careful level, should be at the bottoms of 0.00075-ish. So in that meantime, I'm still bullish within this channel. I want to show you guys, look big, because the bigger structure is key. But the smaller structure is going to give you quicker profits. Bigger structures will give you bigger investments on future price and exactly where it's going to go. So that is my little game plan, guys. I am still bullish in this short-term price action. We're in this channel. We're seeing prices go towards the upside. So we're going to carefully see exactly where price is going to go. If it does break this channel, I don't really care, guys. I'm not really looking to sell. I'm only looking to sell below this level because this could be a liquidity grab before prices go towards the upside. And if we do go towards our fair value gap right here, this range right here, that is absolutely amazing because that's where we're going to take our final take profits. In that meantime, if we do get into this level, yes, you could buy a small amount, then sell off a huge amount. But the overall idea is that we're still trying to buy and see exactly where price is going. So we're technically in a range right now, guys, from the left side towards the right side. We're just going inclining slowly towards the upside. And overall, we are looking to sell on the bigger scale, but on the short term, we are inclining very shortly. So please make sure to take some notes, have some fun, and remember, Ecomi is going to do magical things. Stock up in your tokens and watch this and replay it as much as you can. Other than that, guys, thank you so much. Take it easy and John out. Peace.